Another one bites the dust. KFC says, peace, Chicago, we're out. Peace, peace, peace. So, in today's conversation, we're back in Chicago. Man, Chicago is the gift that keeps on giving. I thought Fannie Willis was, but yeah, she is too. But Chicago really is the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, between the carjackings, the robberies, the shot spotter being removed. I mean, we've been all over Chicago this week and last week because of all this. I mean, the crime is unbelievable, and we're back at it today because guess what? Kentucky Fried Chicken has left the hood. They have left not one, but several of these Kentucky Fried, I think it's like three, that has closed up shop. These people can't even get their Colonel's Fried Chicken. They can't even get Colonel's Chicken anymore. Why? Because the people have robbed them out of business. Okay? They are being robbed out of business. And so Chicago says, you know what, Chicago? KFC says, you know what, Chicago? We can't do it no more, friend. We got to go. We got to go. We can't do it no more. We can't continuously providing y'all free food, man. We can't continue to provide you free food. We've got to look at the bottom line. We got to look at our pockets. We can't just keep buying chicken and get no money back out of you. So we got to go. We got to go. So that's what happened. Chicago has lost Kentucky Fried Chicken, and we're in the hood, of course. And so we're going to talk about that today. So if you're interested in seeing that, then hey, let's do it. Hello, friends, and welcome to The Conservative Poet. I am Amania, and I want to say thank you to all of the new subscribers. We got a whole lot of people that hit that subscribe button, and I want to say thank you for doing that because I will surely work hard to entertain you, to bring you information, and just to be the fighter out here in the streets for you. So, thank you for subscribing. God bless you and God keep you. Now, I gotta give y'all this disclaimer. So, when I was a teenager, I worked KFC, honey. I was one of their best employees. I worked Kentucky Fried Chicken in high school, and I learned all about the chicken business. And I love me some KFC. God help me, I could eat them finger licking good. Man, on my lunch break, I'd have me my chicken. I like the thighs. I like dark meat. So I have my chicken legs and thighs, and of course I gotta have some macaroni and cheese. And I love their potato wedges. I think they stopped making potato wedges. Any event. So I'm just physically remembering working at KFC and just visualize, well, how are these people robbing them? Like, are they coming up and ordering chicken and then not paying for it? Or are they literally coming and holding up the place, guns blazing, and saying, give me what you got in the register? And throw me a bucket throw me a 20-piece original in there while you at it. Like, how is that working out? How are they robbing these people out of business? I'm very curious. I don't think the news clipping really covered it, but I'm literally thinking about it. I'm like, well, how are they doing that? Are they going through the drive-through ordering, and then when they put the chicken or whatever inside of the little window, are they snatching it and running away? Like, what are you doing? How are you robbing KFC blind? Like, what are you doing? I don't know. I never did get robbed. Nah, I never got robbed, yo. Hello, fellow Patriots. Thank you so much for your support. And again, you can do so by purchasing products from the Orlando Patriots, mugs, t-shirts, all of your patriotic gear. We are in an election year, so we need to show the world that we support our candidates, especially President Trump. So get some gear at theorlandopatriot.com and you'll get 30% off. Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. I'll see you there.
Closed business is not only a sore eye, it's a gateway for violence. Because when you see abandonment, it looks as if there's no love, no hope in the community.
The lights are shutting off abruptly at 3 Southside fast food locations, leaving community members concerned about lost jobs and the future of those sites.
Casey Cronus live tonight with a hard-hit community suffering yet another loss. Casey.
Don and Scott, all 3 KFC restaurants that are closing their doors are owned by the same franchisee. Now, this comes in Chatham, as it's not the first business to close down in the last several weeks, posing new challenges for the community.
It's something we're seeing across the city, but nevertheless, neighborhoods, it hits differently.
In Chatham, Greater Grand Crossing, and Bronzeville, Colonel Sanders is saying goodbye to 3 restaurants, once busy with customers, but now suddenly boarded up.
There was no communication. I saw what the residents saw, and disappointed just the same way they are.
6th Ward Alderman William Hull says the news came as a surprise, especially at 83rd and King Drive, where renovations have been underway for months.
I'll say about 6-7 months, stop and go, more time stopping than going.
Also stopping sales, the KFC at 75th and Lafayette in Greater Grand Crossing and 35th and Calumet in Bronzeville, leaving employees out of work.
Any job loss is a life loss, in my opinion, because everyone deserves the opportunity to make an honest and clean living.
A spokesperson with KFC tells us the closures came, quote, as a normal course of business, adding, while this is always a difficult decision, we appreciate the patronage of our loyal guests. But in Chatham, it comes less than 1 month after local movie theater Cinema Chatham shut down. Vacancies that Hall says he is focused on replacing and revitalizing.
We're going to, again, look to the future. Hopefully we find or reimagine our corner, even if it means tearing down that KFC and building a new business. But we're not going to stop until that vacancy is filled.
Seen that, heard that, good. It's truly, truly sad. So the 3 KFCs that closed down, owned by the same franchise company, owned by the same, business person, I guess. But again, they're upset that this is closing. They got no notice. They didn't get a memo saying, yeah, we're going to be closing up business. But as the alderman or the commissioner in that area, I'm pretty sure you understand what has been going on in your community. This is not the first business that closed. Other businesses have closed, including the movie theater, where these people could go and watch a film, one of those woke Hollywood movies, and, and have a good time, popcorn, the whole bit. But now that resource has been taken away from them too, along with not even having no chicken to eat. I mean, what is happening to these communities? Again, the crime. The crime is so out of control. People can't even go out to eat in these places. People can't even go out to these theaters and enjoy themselves because people are literally robbing you out of business. And so the alderman there spoke about, revitalizing again and maybe putting another business in, which would be fine. Who you gonna get to do that, friend? Maybe that Trump Opportunity Zone might be able to help you in Chicago in that area. But again, you got people who's out of work because these businesses are closing. Now they're sitting at home doing nothing. They're gonna again go rob and steal and do these things. It's crazy, but this is the policies, right? And so this alderman is saying that we're going to revitalize and we're going to, put a new business here. Who's going to come? What are you going to offer these business people to come here? This guy had 3 in the community, 3, and he closed all 3 up. Why? Because he's losing money. You need to clean up the laws. You need to make it not so easy for people to rob people, for people to steal, and then come out here boohoo whining and crying. Well, they didn't let us know that they were closing. We didn't get a memo. They didn't tell us, the community. We weren't told. Yeah, you were told. They keep calling and telling you we get robbed. The community's not safe. This is how you know. This is why they're closing. And as the alderman, as the commissioner of these areas, you should be on top of that. You should be figuring it out. You should be calling Mayor Brandon Johnson. You said, man, I done lost 3 KFCs. I done lost the movie theater. What my people supposed to do? Right? This is what you're supposed to do. Anyway, this is what you voted for. So it's really quite upsetting when you see community resources being taken away like that. And again, it's the same setup. The pharmacies are closing, you know, restaurants are closing, people are moving on because your community is so bad. It's so horrific that they don't want to be there. They're being robbed left and right. Crime is, people probably are afraid to even go into the KFC because they're going to be, robbed in the bathroom or something. I mean, this is crazy. This is a level that I have never seen. I don't know how, if it's ever been this bad. If you know if it's been this bad, somebody in the comment educate me, because this is too much. How can communities thrive or succeed in this way? You can't. And this is why I argue that we need that Rudy Giuliani blueprint. What he did in New York City to clean up. Yes, that's right. New York City was like this. I mean, they would snatch you up on the train. Wherever you people were bad, 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 and you would be robbed left, right, and center. And Giuliani came in, and they put that stuff to work. They were arresting you for anything, man. If you know how you pee on the public, you pee on that here platform in the train station, in the path train, yeah, you're going to jail. You didn't pick up your dog poop, you're going to jail. All of these things, because guess what? You jaywalk, you're going to jail. This is how they were able to clean it up. Whatever crime you did, they held it up. And this is what needs to be done in these liberal cities. They need that Rudy Giuliani blueprint so that they can lock away these criminals. And again, they need to be building more prisons, not less, because this is unbelievable that this is how people are being robbed out of business. And this guy never mentioned anything about the community robbing them. No, yeah, it's not the community, it's them, the business people, that's leaving us. They didn't give us a memo. They didn't tell us they were doing this. They're just boarding up businesses as if you don't know what's going on. Any event, friends, that's going to be the video. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, subscribing. Talk to me in the comments. Talk to me a little bit about, your experience out there in the world, in your neck of the woods, the neck of your hood. And are you seeing board ups? Are you seeing things like this, resources being closed up because of crime? I mean, it's truly sad, but this is what we're dealing with, again, until they can start locking people up. Lock them up. That's all I'm saying. So I'll see y'all in another video. Thank you. God bless. And stay out of KFC. Peace. Deuces. Outies. Gone. Ghostbusters. Done.